So, you've searched up how to make an FPS game, and you've been told... Well, that's not really that helpful, is it? Without further ado, here are my tips for making your first FPS game. Okay, I'm gonna start off with an example. Me. So this is what my game looks like now. It's pretty cool, right? I hope you think that anyway. And this is what my first game looked like. So the moral of the story here is don't expect to make a masterpiece your first time round. There is a lot to learn and you're not going to make the next Call of Duty overnight. Okay, so now that we've got that over with, you're going to want to choose an engine, right? So Unity is what I use, and it's good for versatility. You can do pretty much anything in it, and I really like it. Then Unreal Engine, I have no clue about Unreal Engine, so you're watching the wrong video. If you are going to use Unity, I'd recommend watching some of Bracky's tutorials to help you start off. He will be linked in the description, and he doesn't upload anymore, but all of his videos are still online and they're all free, and I'd highly recommend them to anyone who wants to start learning Unity. For the next tip, I want to thank you all so much for the amount of support I received on the last video. It got quite a lot of views, for my channel anyway, and yeah, I mean, thanks so much. We're very close to 100 subscribers now, which is exciting. At the time of recording, I'm on 85 right now, and this is the point in the video where I ask you to subscribe, so please do that. I'm going to show a graph here of how many people who watch are actually subscribed, and I know that you've seen this graph a million times before, but yeah, if you could, that would be great. Now, tip number 3 is going to sound a bit strange, but don't start off with a first-person shooter. I would make something a lot more simple, like Pong or Flappy Bird, or something that you can easily make before kind of going all in, making your dream FPS, because you want to make your best product if you're making what you want to eventually make, so it's best to have some mediocre things first, in my opinion. The game that you've been seeing in the background is my game, Voidside, which you can wishlist on Steam now. I bet you've never heard that joke before. The next thing you have to worry about is balancing. So, balancing is the process of making your game more balanced. Now, that doesn't help at all. What I mean is, let's say you're playing, I don't know, Fortnite, and you get killed in one hit by one bullet from an assault rifle. That's not going to be very fun. So, yeah, that's why it takes more than one bullet to kill you in those games, and you want to do the same for your game because you don't want it to feel unfun for the players. A more advanced concept is game feel. Now, what exactly is game feel? It's hard to put a pin on it, but it's basically making your game feel better to play. So little things like animations and stuff like that really help the game feel better. I realised that I basically just said the word feel a bunch then and called it a day. Now, the last thing is probably going to be the hardest part, and it's staying motivated. So you're always going to make sure that you're having fun while making a game, and if you're not, then it's incredibly hard to kind of keep going at it. It could feel like throwing yourself against a brick wall. If that happens, I recommend taking a step away and working on another project, as it's a nice break and you might even learn something that you can put into practice while making the other project. Thanks for watching the video. If you don't see any videos from me in the next 2 months, it's because I'm doing exams at the moment. But please don't blow up the channel too much, like you did last time, otherwise I'll have a big audience and they'll have no videos to watch, and that would not be good. So, I mean, like and subscribe, but don't do it too much.